What is this? Oh, good morning. I can't move because the mirror that you're balancing on is going to fall and shatter. But welcome to my Vlogmas 2017. Makayla, what are you doing? It's November. I know that, so let me explain a little bit. I know this is starting a little earlier than expected. I wasn't expecting this either, but am I the only one who feels like every other YouTuber started Vlogmas already? Like, I'm already late. Gabby started Gabmas. Colleen has her new Christmas intro, and I just want to hop on the Christmas bandwagon or holiday bandwagon because I'm already late. Also, I realized that I'm going to New York City in December, about halfway through Vlogmas, and I don't want to vlog while I'm in New York because I don't want to be focusing on that. I'd rather just focus on my vacation and time there and not have to worry about vlogging every single day and getting that up and edited. It would just take away the fun of being in New York City during the holidays. So what I'm going to do is I'm starting to vlog earlier so that I still have the same amount of vlogs, and then when I'm in New York, I don't know if anyone actually cares about this, but I will just be focusing on my travel diary that will be going up on my main channel, and then probably getting back to main vlogs once I return from the city. But in order to do that, we're starting Vlogmas now, earlier than expected. So welcome to Vlogmas. I'm excited to have you. I hope that you subscribe and stay tuned. I will be daily vlogging until December 14th, and then I will be taking a week break and starting it back up again. Woo! The Christmas spirit. Anyway, it is like 10 in the morning. I'm heading off to my poetry class. It's Thursday. Oh, it's been quite the week. To start off Vlogmas, this is more for me to remember. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but if I'm looking back on my old videos, I'd kind of want to know this is the week where I lost my car, which is RIP. It's gonna be sold for parts, so I'm currently carless. And then I also lost my cat, who I've had since I was 5 years old. No one really knows this, but I got my cat Lizzie for Christmas when I was 5 years old in preschool. She's a little Christmas baby. It's just really hard knowing that she won't be here. I'm putting on my shoes, by the way. That's why I'm like this. And it's really hard knowing that she won't be here for this Christmas. And all I can think of is her first Christmas and how she would climb up the Christmas tree and sleep in the branches because she was a newborn kid. So it's really tough, but we're making it work. Like, cats obviously don't live as long as humans do. We all know this day is coming. It's just super hard because it's like the dying process is not fun to watch. But on that happy note, let's get to class, and hopefully vlogging will cheer me up a bit. This week has been trying to kill me, I swear to God. So lucky me, I get to drive my brother's car for the day. And I say that kind of lightly, but I'm also like really thankful for it because this entire week I've been trying to get to work and get to school without having a vehicle. Oh, you take this thing for granted, but it's really tough, especially in Minnesota when it's freezing out. So it's not like I'll just walk. If you've been subscribed for a while, you may recognize that this used to be my car. Now it's his. And now I'm taking it to school. Aw, I've like low-key missed this ratchet car. Okay, let's try not to be late today, even though it's like, it's inevitable at this point. This is such an awkward placement. I just got back from class, or classes, and I'm done for the week, which feels really good, especially because next week is Thanksgiving, so I have a short week of classes. Next on my agenda today is to head over to the doctor's. I have a doctor's appointment. It's actually an ultrasound. I'm not pregnant, but gotta go get that taken care of. And if you've never had an ultrasound before, you need to have a full bladder to see inside of your uterus. This is like a health lesson. And so I have not been able to pee yet today. I'm dying. My appointment is in an hour. I'm about half an hour away, so I'm gonna get there early and check in because I'm going straight from class, which makes the most sense. And hopefully they can see me a little bit before my appointment just because I'm dying and I don't know how much longer I can do this, but that's next. And then I'm done and then I can go home. Also, I got my paper back today. It was an A. Your girl is thriving even though I was crying in class. No joke. If you've seen my Twitter or any social medias lately, you know that I'm like low-key super depressed, and vlogging is a a coping mechanism of mine, so I try not to look as depressed as I feel, but this week I can't help but cry, like, randomly. I cried yesterday in both my classes. I cried today in both my classes. Like, if I think about the wrong thing for like half a second, or if someone texts me something, or I just like, oh, I just burst into tears, and it's really not fun, especially because I hate being that girl in class that's crying. Like, I don't want anyone to, obviously you don't want people to see you when you're at your most vulnerable like that, and I'm just really hoping that I don't start crying in the doctor's office, because I feel like that's a really bad place to lose it. I'll just go home and cry like I do every day. Subscribe! I'm free! I get to finally go home. It has been such a long day, but I'm super happy that I decided to pick up the vlog camera today. It definitely made today go by faster and be less as depressing as I felt before I hit record this morning. Been kind of depressed lately. I feel like I say that in every single chunk of this vlog, so I apologize. Anyway, it's almost 4 p.m. I just had a huge stick up my vajayjay. I can't even say that. I don't know why I always get so nervous after appointments like these, but I'll fill you in a couple days when I hear back about the results. I don't want to say much now because nothing is confirmed and I really don't know what's going on, but even if I'm not, every time I get an ultrasound it just freaks me out that I could be pregnant, but I'm not. Does that make sense? They turn on the sound and you can hear your own heartbeat on the machine, but it sounds like a heartbeat and that's what you hear. Okay, I need to stop talking. I just want to go home. Let's get out of here. It's 11:30 now, it's many hours later. Tonight started out as being really great. I got to finally watch Legally Blonde with my mom. She had never seen it, and I just knew as a strong, independent female in my life that she would really appreciate the message of that movie, and she did. And being the oldest of 5 kids and having like a mom that literally has 0 time to herself or to give to one of her children with all of her schedules, it was really nice to just have that hour and a half or so to be with her and just her. So that was like a great start to my evening, and from there it just fell to shit basically. A lot of it has to do with things out of my control. A lot of it has to do with how I've been feeling and how other people react to people that struggle with mental health, which I'm sorry, if you don't agree with self-care and the fact that we as humans, and specifically introverted humans that deal with mental health, we need time to ourselves to recuperate and to heal and to recover and to be our best selves, and for someone to call that a cop-out cancellation, even though I didn't even cancel, just really, really upsets me, and it just makes me question so many things. But I'm here chilling in my sports bra, editing. Actually, I just finished Sunday's video. I'll show you. See, it's currently exporting to my flash drive. The title in my editing app is called No Friends, but the video that's going up on Sunday will be called Why I Didn't Make Any Friends in College. It's a really raw, vulnerable video. I didn't even have to do a lot of editing. There's no music, no overlays, nothing. It's one of those videos, but that should be up shortly, so be sure to watch that. I did just want to end today, the first day of daily vlogging, on a more serious note, and that is thank you to everyone that has reached out on all my social media lately. I feel really cold when I just say, oh, thank you, with a heart. I wish I could say more than just thank you, and I really do appreciate it. I'm so thankful for it, and I just don't know what to say beyond that, especially when I am not in the best headspace. Like, it's hard to think of what else to say when I'm not feeling so hot. I wish I had like a gorilla pod, is that what they're called, or just like a handheld tripod right now, because that would really come in handy. I've been a very, very subtweeting, petty, depressing social media person these last couple of days, and I gave up on even trying to hide it. Like, a lot of stuff was on my private Twitter and private Instagram and stuff like that, but at this point, main accounts, full-blown panic mode because I can't help it anymore. But that being said, thank you to everyone who has been so kind to say such sweet words. If you've messaged me or posted anything, someone sent me a picture of a unicorn that a 5-year-old drew, and that was really, really sweet. I wish I could say more than just thank you at this point, and in fact it's really hard for me to even respond sometimes because I get into such a headspace where I shut people out, I shut everybody out. If I am hurting, I just can't accept help, and I will go into a cave or a hole and not respond. I turned my phone on Do Not Disturb yesterday all day, and I didn't get any notifications. I stayed off of social media. My boyfriend called me like 11 times that day, and that's a whole nother story for a different day. But I had my phone set where I didn't even hear it ring. It didn't ring. I'm pretty sure when your phone's on do not disturb, it goes straight to voicemail. My mood is just do not disturb, and it's really tough for me to reach out and tell people I am hurting. And I think I hit the point on social media where I'm like done hiding it, and I just like am just exploding with thoughts. But because I'm doing that, people are responding, and people are being really, really kind, meaning that I need to respond, and I love it. Like, I thank you guys so much. I know that Katie from the Katie Diaries sent me this really, really sweet message, and she's always so positive. Her videos honestly make me feel so better and give me something to smile about. So the fact that she took the time to say such sweet words and just things that I desperately needed to hear in that moment totally changed my mood. And it's just tough because I feel like I am so fragile, and someone could say something like what Katie said and it could make me feel so happy and just change my entire day. But then somebody also says something awful and hurts me and stabs me in the back. Like ultimately impales me with pain, and that changes my entire day as well. So above the calamities, I guess, that have happened this week, placing me in this more vulnerable mindset, things like that, or what people say, have also really hindered me. Life's been tough. Wow, this clip is long enough to be its own video. Anyway, Vlogmas Day 1. Off to a depressing start. But I hope that you will stay tuned and check in tomorrow, because Carter comes home for Thanksgiving and I get to spend the evening with his family, and I've missed them so much. I also have a job interview. That is new, and that's exciting, and hopefully I can just get out of this funk that I've been in and get into a new environment and make some good money and just help myself out, because girl, I need all the help I can get. Hope that you liked this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so we can hit 1K, so close, and shout out to the latest edition on my chin, my new pimple, and I will see you in the morning. Good night!